Welcome back to the channel. I'm Robin Hood, and today we're going to be continuing our journey as we go through the quests of World of Warcraft, reading and responding to them, and seeing how we feel. Today, we're going to be picking up where we left off. Last time we finished the Echo Isles and the Senjin Village quests. Today, we're going to start off the Valley of Trials as we go through the quests of the World of Warcraft. Editing Robin Hood here. Unfortunately, it seems that my editing software doesn't want to connect to my microphone, which is interesting because you're listening to my microphone. It's the exact same microphone, obviously. I have no idea what's going on. I've worked on it for like 2 hours and realized that at this point, why don't I just record a clip that I will put into the video. It won't be moving, but you'll have a picture of where the quest came from. You can read along if you wish. And if not, then I'm still in the background. And here we go. Your place in the world. Finally, you are of age. Of age to battle in the name of the Horde, to conquer for the glory of the war chief. Yes, Tunk looks you over. You will do nicely. No doubt you wish to find a great dragon or demon and strangle it with your bare hands, but perhaps it would be wise to start with something less dangerous. Tunk laughs. Report to Gornek. He should be able to assign you a task better suited to a young druid. You'll find him seated at the fire behind me. Walk 10 feet to my left. Thank you. Your place in the world. Another one of Tunk's recruits, A sorry state of affairs we find ourselves in. If this is the best the Horde can produce. Hey man, I was just told to walk around the fire and come talk to you. Can you chill? By the time we think you're ready to leave the valley, you'll be a proud warrior of the Horde. Okay. Once we get over to the Barrens, this is proved to be not a agreed upon statement. Cutting teeth. The first order of business will be to put a little strength in your backbone. Oh, my back! I could send you out to the Barrens to hunt Kodo, but, well, in all honesty, you're more useful to us alive than dead. I believe you'll be of more use to us slaughtering the boars you'll find in the farms to the north and northeast of here. Not bad. But don't let it get in your head. You'll fight tougher than boars in your career. Nonetheless, you've proven yourself well, and your next trial will be against a considerably more dangerous opponent, so you'll need some extra protection. Here's a belt, because your most vulnerable point is just that 2 inches around your waist. Invaders in our home. You're not just another grunt. You seem to be a serious druid. Good, because that's exactly what I need. Try not to let the word out, since I don't want to cause a panic. But there have been reports of more humans nearby. Humans? Where? This is an egregious betrayal of the peace that we negotiated with that miserable Jaina Proudmoore. We can't allow humans here in Durotar, and especially not here in the valley. You will find them to the south. Slay them quickly before their numbers increase anymore. Taste like wabbits. They reproduce like wabbits, so we will hunt them like wabbits. Galgar's Cactus Apple Surprise. It sure gets hot out here in the Valley of Trials. Galgar wipes his brow. If only I had some cactus apples, I could make my famous cactus apple surprise. Nothing cools you off faster than a piece of that delicious treat. I'll tell you what, if you bring me 6 cactus apples, I'll make you a few portions of cactus apple surprise to take with you on your adventures. If you're interested, you can find cactus apples growing near the cactus plants around here. Obviously.
Hey, freak Joe! You're going nowhere!
Have you finished collecting cactus apples? Yes, 6 of them. Wonderful! As promised, here is your cactus apple surprise. Plus, a little extra something. Invaders in our home. Executed with quickness and discretion. A job well done. Sting of the Scorpid. I must send you back into the fields again, Druid. You will find a large number of Scorpids northwest of here. Bring me 8 of their tails. The antidote for their sting is actually made from the venom extracted from their stingers. We keep large quantities of antidote for Scorpid venom on hand to heal young bloods just like you. But I'm sure you won't need any of that, will you? We need a lot of extra antidote because of young people that we send to get the antidote. We're just so scared for your safety. Lazy peons. Cursed peons. They work hard gathering lumber from trees of the valley, but they're always taking naps. I need someone to keep the peons in line. You look like the right troll for my task. Here, take this blackjack and use it on any lazy peons you find sleeping on the job. A good smack will get them right back to work. Return the blackjack when you're done. Look for them under the trees in the valley, lousy slacking peons. I get that quests are just giving you jobs, but I'm literally doing this guy's job.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. Maybe someday you'll have it your way. Maybe someday it'll all work out. Until then, nope, a nope, a nope, a nope, definitely nope, a nope, nope, a nope. Probably never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. Oh no.
Oh, good lazy... Eh? Do you have my blackjack? Did you catch any peons sleeping on the job? Yeah. I also caught a foreman just standing here and making me do his job. Guy. Good, good. Maybe they'll think twice before slacking next time. Thanks for the help. I wonder how much this foreman got paid to keep the peons working. If he's paying me 40 silver, what did he get paid? There we go, there we go. Sarkoth. Druid! I thought I would die out here with none to know of it. While I was hunting the Scorpids of the valley, were you sent over here by that guy who was so worried about our safety and needed more Scorpid venom to make Scorpid antidote? By chance? While I was hunting the Scorpids of the valley, I came across a particularly vicious-looking one, hurling myself at it with reckless abandon. Hurling myself at it, I managed to inflict a massive blow to its claw before it closed around my leg. I wasn't ready for its stinger, though, and it sliced down into my chest, cutting into my flesh and letting my blood. Please, you must kill the Scorpid for me. My honor must be upheld. I fought it up on the plateau to the south. Ah, my father always said I would never amount to much, and here, lying beneath a tree as life seeps away, I'm afraid it looks like he was right. At least, I wish to die knowing that my last enemy in life lays dead. My blow was not enough to kill him, but looking at the damage I inflict gives me some measure of pride. That small measure will be all that I have to sustain myself if I die. All that you have to sustain yourself? If you sustain yourself, then you're not dying. And in that light, the short list of my life's accomplishments fills me with anger. Back to the den. Seeing the deed you have done for me steels my heart. I cannot fall so easily. I must endure. But it remains that I cannot make the trek back to our settlement unassisted. Please return and tell Gornek of my situation. Perhaps he can help me. I mean, perhaps, but I really doubt that he will. He'll be sitting over there going, I need to make some antidote. I'm sorry that I can't come help. Maybe I'll send some more kids over your way to pick you up. Also, if you're gonna say, I just can't make the trek by myself, just make it escort quest where you're on a girder and I have to protect you and drag you behind me. The carapace of a scorpion isn't so thick that the strength of a determined warrior will be deterred. Strike strongly and without doubt, and the scorpions should prove easy prey. Tell that to the guy who got killed by Sarkov. Not killed, but maimed. Maimed and mutilated. There is an important lesson that you must take away from fighting scorpions. The smallest or largest of opponents can still send you to your doom. In fierce combat, any number of things can prove your downfall. I have no more to teach you. You have done well, and I will watch your progress with interest. Vile Familiars. I trust the Valley of Trials will teach you much, young druid. I was sent to the valley to guide you, but I have discovered a growing taint here. One of the Burning Blade, a foul demon-worshipping cult, has made camp here in the Valley of Trials. He skulks in a cave to the north, and his vile familiars have spilled from its mouth to cause havoc. As your first task against the Burning Blade, I bid you defeat these familiars, slay many, and, if you survive, return to me. Kill 8 vile familiars. You have done well. Although the vile familiars were merely pets to the darker powers within the Burning Blade, your success against them foretells greater deeds ahead. Thank you. Burning Blade Medallion. Through my divinations, I see that an item of power, a medallion, hides deep within the Burning Blade Coven, guarded by beasts and black magic. We must have it. For too long these demon worshippers have defiled our homelands. Cleanse the coven of its demonic taint by slaying the fell beasts and their leader. Return with this medallion as proof of your deed. Go. You will find the coven in a cave to the north. Hey, I had a dream about this thing, and I'm pretty sure that it's real, so if you could just go and go get it. I'm very sure that it's real. I know, I have the gift. Okay, I just have the gift. So, don't question. Friend. Thazril's pick. You are a dependable troll. Can I count on you for another task? Some time ago, I was surveying the cave to the north for minerals, and I left my favorite pick behind. When I later returned to retrieve it, I found the cave was filled with vicious beasts. Will you go into the cave, the Burning Blade Coven, and get my pick? I left it in a chamber with waterfalls. My pick has a spell on it so that you can see it in the dark. So you won't have to worry about finding it. Just what's guarding it. Yeah, they're there for your pick. They're there to guard your pick. Goodness sakes. No wonder this guy was so worried about getting his little peon whacker back. He is not good at taking care of his own tools. Have you entered the Burning Blade Coven? Did you find my pick? That feels cut and pasted from some of these other quests. Yes, I did. Great, you got it. Thanks a lot. This is my favorite pick. Now if my peons ever finish chopping down these trees, maybe we can find a nice cave to mine.
For the Horde!
Is your task complete? You retrieved it. Well done. Your efforts within the Burning Blade Coven are key in rooting out this cult in the Valley of Trials, but I fear they have further aims in our land. We have not seen the end of them. Report to Senjin Village. Your trials against the Burning Blade are finished here in the valley, but I want you to report your findings. Go to the Troll of Senjin and seek out Master Godrin. Senjin Village is east of the valley, then right at the fork. Tell Godrin of the Burning Blade, and that they have reached the Valley of Trials. Discover from him if they have yet reached Senjin. Go, and be swift. I fear the evil found in the Burning Blade Coven is but a herald of a larger threat. Your report comes at a bad time. The Burning Blade is no longer seen here in Senjin, but we will be vigilant in our efforts to prevent their return to the area. The orcs are friends of the Darkspear trolls, honorable friends. We want to help the orcs, but we need help too. And that brings us to the end of our video. If you wouldn't mind to like and subscribe, both of which are free, very free, I would very much appreciate it. And if you want to stick around, you'll be able to see next in our upcoming video the quests through Razor Hill as we complete Duratar, moving through the quests in the world of Warcraft. I'm sorry that this took a while to come out. Still new to YouTube and editing, and it's just taking some time to get my feet wet and get it figured out. So, appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.